You have this impression, and we try to keep it up, that it always rains in Seattle. It doesn't. When it's a nice day, there is no place more beautiful than Seattle.
What would be your favorite story coming out from Seattle, or your one that you think about the most?
Story out of Seattle. I think the biggest thing for me about Seattle is the innovation that's happening. I mean, everywhere you turn, you're running into somebody who is thinking about what's next and creating. That can create for some very awkward conversations because they're so in their head. But that's what we call the Seattle freeze. Is like people are just like they're to themselves and not very social. And I'm a very social guy, but it's constant. I mean, everything from technology to biotech. The very first coronavirus vaccine trial patient was here in Seattle. And a woman volunteered to go in and take this injection in the name of science and health. Seattle Cancer Care Alliance and Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center, the things that they're doing to be able to allow people to live healthier lives. I mean, it's astonishing what's happening there. T-cell immunotherapy with Seattle Children's Hospital. And then you've got all of this other technical stuff happening. Google is over in Kirkland with driverless cars. And you've got Boeing and you've got Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos' own rocket company that he pays for personally. And, the things that are happening there, it's a crazy region. And then when you've got such great entertainment stories of people who've come from Seattle, Joel McHale from Seattle did a TV show up here on the NBC affiliate. Jeff Dye is an incredible comedian. He's from Seattle, from Kent, Washington. Chrissy Teigen from Snohomish, Washington. Chris Pratt, Lake Stevens. These are some of these people I've had the pleasure of meeting or interviewing. And there's this weird, there's this weird connection to home. And I'm sure you get that with everywhere, but we're such a unique region, and it is a place where ideas are created and things come to life. And I think, I can look back a lot of that all the way back to Boeing, and they started as a little float plane company to the World's Fair when the Space Needle was built. Some of those things that have come along, and then Microsoft and what Bill Gates and Paul Allen were doing when they were out running around dumpster diving for computer parts. And it's a pretty fascinating place.
It seems like you love Seattle. So what is one dislike about Seattle?
The weather.
The weather?
The weather. Yeah. You have this impression, and we try to keep it up, that it always rains in Seattle. It doesn't. When it's a nice day, there is no place more beautiful than Seattle. That Perry Como song, "The Bluest Skies You've Ever Seen Are in Seattle." Look it up. You'll make sure you're sipping like a martini up with it. But, the weather, the grind of the gray, the chill, the dampness, that desire for sun, for me, it just wears on me. I'm a guy who I like heat. I like sun. I get energy from sun. And when it's dark on the way to work in the morning, and then it's dark again at 4:00 in the afternoon on the way home in the dead of winter, you start to lose your mind and get a little squirrely. I do. Some people just love it because they just want to curl up with a book. I've got my Afghan, my macrame that Grandma made. I'm just going to sit here with my Earl Grey tea and it's so cozy. It's just, stop it. Palm trees are better.
That's good. That's good. We're our home base is in Seattle, but we're actually located in Edmonton, Alberta. So just, east of BC. So
yep.
We get snow and damp and dark all the time as well. So
yep.
Yeah, I know exactly.
But you know what? Here's the difference though. You get snow. You do get a variation. We don't get snow. If we get the snow one time a year down here, people freak out, right?
Yeah.
And it's horrible. I love snow. I love driving in the snow. I have zero problems with it. And I'm not going to go, it's just the other people. I'm not going to do that part either. But when you you at least have the snow, it's like, okay, yeah, there's some entertainment value there. There's no entertainment value in a constant drizzle.